The waters rise around me again, deeper than I ever thought they could reach, pulling at my feet, at my breath, at the fragile places I tried to hide. I sink into currents of sorrow that move faster than my strength, and the riverbed beneath me feels like shifting sand. My voice grows tired from calling out, yet the longing inside me does not quiet. My throat is worn, my eyes are dim, and still I search the horizon for the faint shimmer of your light breaking through the storm. I have become like driftwood, carried into places I never intended to go, worn by waves that never seem to rest. But even in this I feel a truth beneath the turmoil, like a root holding deep beneath the soil. You see me, the rising flood does not hide me from your gaze. Darkness does not silence my name. The storm does not confuse your path toward me, even when I feel swallowed by the deep. You are the breath that keeps a single spark alive. Those who stand against me gather like clouds ready for rain. They accuse, they mock, they speak as if they know the inside of my soul. They throw stones of judgment, and the echoes of their words fall heavy on my chest. They twist my intentions, they paint shadows where there is no night. They tear down what they do not understand. Yet even as their voices rise, I choose not to let bitterness shape my heart. Teach me to stand without hatred, to endure without surrendering the tenderness you planted within me. For I know you, the one who carries truth like a steady river, who speaks with quiet clarity, who remembers every whispered prayer. I know your love reaches further than the waters that pull me under, and your mercy runs deeper than the wounds I try to hide. So even in the flood I lift my voice again, not because my strength has returned, but because hope refuses to drown. Answer me with your loyal love, oh God, with kindness that moves like wind through tall grass, bending yet never breaking, reshaping what was tangled, lifting what was heavy. Let your compassion rise like a tide, stronger than the waters that overwhelm me. Draw me out of the deep, not because I deserve rescue, but because rescue is who you are. Pull me onto solid ground where my breath can steady, where my feet can find direction again, where where the sun can warm the places that have gone cold. I am weary from shame, wearing it like a heavy cloak I never asked to carry. I have become a stranger to those who should know me best, misunderstood even by the ones I hoped would stand near. My heart breaks in quiet places, unseen by most, but never unseen by you. And in this breaking, offer every shattered piece, trusting that you rebuild with gentler hands than mine. Zeal for what is true consumes me like fire beneath the surface, burning through the layers of fear and uncertainty. It leaves me vulnerable, exposed, easily wounded. Yet it is this fire that reminds me who I am. Let the flames refine rather than destroy. Let them illuminate rather than scorch. Let them burn away everything that cannot survive the weight of truth. Silence, and my tears fall like rain on barren soil. But even tears become seeds when placed in your hands. What feels like devastation to me becomes the beginning of a harvest in your time. Let what is planted in sorrow rise in joy. Let what is buried in darkness emerge in light.
There are moments
let the hidden work within me grow roots strong enough to hold
the weight of unanswered questions,
any storm to come.
And every step feels slower than
those who sit in judgment
trying
speak without a...
In those moments when shadows creep along the edges of my thoughts, I whisper the same quiet plea. Come quickly to my heart. Not because I doubt your presence, but because I long to feel it near, enough to steady the tremble inside me. The world around me moves with noise and accusation, voices calling out from every direction. Some mocking, some judging, some simply unaware of the heaviness carried in my chest. They rise like cold winds against a fragile flame, trying to extinguish what still burns within me. They speak as though my hope is foolish, as though trust is weakness, as though calling out for help is a sign of defeat. Yet in this tension I lift my voice again, and not in fear, in quiet courage. Let those who chase my downfall stumble in their own storm, not because I crave their ruin, but because I cannot survive under the weight of their words much longer. Let those who laugh at my aching heart fade like mist at dawn, disappearing in the presence of light stronger than their jeers. Let those who seek harm find themselves far from the path they intended, wandering into silence where cruelty cannot grow. But for those who seek you, those whose souls tremble with longing, whose hands reach upward even when weary, let them find joy bursting like sunlight through tall pines. Let them sing with breath renewed, with courage returning, with hope rising like a tide no storm can swallow. Let them whisper, let them shout, let them breathe the truth that carries them. You are great, you are here, you are enough. As for me, I stand small within this vast landscape, aware of my fragility, aware of my constant need. I feel like a seed caught between soil and sky, waiting for warmth to coax me open. I am poor in strength, limited in vision, easily shaken. I am one heartbeat away from crumbling some days, and yet I hold to this one truth: you turn toward me, not away. Come quickly to my side, oh one who does not delay. Even when time feels slow, even when answers linger just beyond reach, even when silence stretches longer than expected, I know your nearness is not measured in minutes. Still my soul calls for you, like dry ground calls for rain. My spirit waits like a shoreline, listening for returning waves. I have felt the weight of loneliness pressing against my ribs, the ache of disappointment settling like dust on my hands. I have walked roads where every stone seemed to echo with doubt, where my own fears rose like mountains I could not climb. But every time I whispered for help, your presence moved like wind through leaves, unseen yet unmistakable, gentle yet powerful enough to shift the entire landscape of my heart. So hear me now, in this fragile moment, with honesty laid bare. My need is not polished, it is raw, trembling, tender. But you, steady as the river, faithful as the dawn, you meet me not with judgment, but with compassion. You lift the weight I cannot hold. You breathe warmth into the coldest places within me. You speak my name as though it was meant for renewal. Those who seek to wound me may rise like storm clouds, but storms do not stay forever. Winds eventually shaken by the noise of the wind. Let them carry a song in their chest that cannot be stolen, a melody shaped by mercy, by truth, by unshakable love. Let them say, with breath rising again, that you are great, not as a distant echo, but as a nearness that reshapes their very being. And as for me, I will keep calling, keep seeking, keep trusting. I will hold on to hope, even when its flame flickers. I will lift my eyes even when the horizon seems far. For you are my help, you are my shelter. You are the one who comes, not too late, not too early, but at the very moment the soul is ready to rise again. So hurry to my heart, not because I demand
there comes a time in
speed, but because I long for the
when the
fullness
past
of your
feels
presence.
closer
Hurry to
than
my
the future.
fear,
When the
turn
memories
into
of you
confidence.
echo
Hurry
louder
to my
than the
loneliness,
hopes you are
breathe
trying to
below me.
hold. I have walked
Hurry my fragile
of
places
sunlight
and make them whole.
till my heart returns to the same quiet request: stay near to me. Not because I fear being abandoned, but because your nearness has been the thread holding my life together from the very beginning. From childhood I leaned into the whisper of your presence, without even knowing the name of the voice that steadied me. I was shaped by the shelter of your hands long before I had words to describe comfort. And now, standing in the middle place between what has been and what will be, I look back and see your footprints scattered across every memory, some bright, some dim, all constant. There were seasons where the world felt too loud, where the weight of my own heart seemed too heavy to carry. In those moments I found myself reaching for the familiar warmth of your promise, asking once again for the strength that never comes with thunder, but with gentle morning light. And each time you rose around me like a quiet dawn, lifting what I could not lift, renewing what I could not restore. But now the years feel longer on my shoulders, my bones echo with the passage of time, and my mind revisits old fears with surprising ease. I hear the whispers of those who wish for my failure, the shadows that circle like restless birds. They point at my weakness as if it is evidence that I am forsaken, as if the God who formed me would ever step aside and leave me hollow. They say my hope is outdated, that my trust is naive. They say I am finished, but they do not know the wellspring within me, the song that has grown with me since the beginning. They do not see the deep-rooted trust that has carried me through storms I never thought I would survive. They do not understand the bond between creator and creation, the way your voice rises in my spirit like a mountain wind, carrying truth through every doubt. So I ask again, be my refuge, be the place where I am held when the world grows narrow. Be the shelter where my fears unfold into courage. Do not turn your face from me in my age, when strength escapes my limbs but clings to my heart. Stay near as you always have, as you always will. Let my enemies see the steadfastness that has preserved me, not to shame them, but to reveal the quiet strength that comes from relying on something greater than oneself. Let them watch as hope refuses to wither, as endurance grows, even in fragile soil, as joy finds a way to bloom in expected places. Let my life become a testament, not to my resilience, but to your faithfulness. You have taught me things that no book could teach, lessons etched into the deepest places of my being. The trust is a river always flowing back to its source, that hope is a flame sheltered by hands unseen, that faith is not a single moment, but a lifetime of returning to the same gentle presence. And now, in this later season, I ask to keep learning, to keep growing, to keep discovering the endlessness of your compassion. You are not done with me. The breath in my lungs is proof of that. The stirring in my spirit is proof of voice trembles, I will lift it. Even as my hands shake, I will stretch them out. Even as my strength wanes, my praise will grow stronger, anchored not in you, but in gratitude. Let me speak of your faithfulness to those who have forgotten what steadfast love looks like. Let me sing of your kindness to those who feel their lives slipping through their fingers. Let my story become a map, leading weary hearts toward the safety I have known all my days. Let me declare that no one is too old to be renewed, no soul too tired to be lifted, no heart too worn to be restored. I have felt you rescue me from depths I never expected to rise from. I have seen you breathe life into places I had accepted as lost. I have tasted joy that blooms even in the barren years, and because of this I will hope without hesitation. I will praise without restraint, I will trust without wavering, not because I am strong, but because you have always been. My lips will carry songs that echo beyond my time here. My life will speak in ways I cannot predict. My story will unfold like a river flowing steadily toward the horizon, reflecting the light of the one who guides it. You are the place where I am held, you are the refuge where I rest. You are the hope that does not fade with age, the strength that rises
Let the
when
dawn
mine
rise
fails,
over the quiet
the song
hill,
that grows
carrying the
louder as
whisper
the
of
years
justice
go by.
you plant in the soil of every longing heart.
And as long as breath
Let your breath
finds
move like unseen wind
I will
across a
declare your
restless land,
goodness.
turning dust into golden paths.
As
Oh,
long as
mercy
time
learns to walk
allows.
again. Crown the weary with the hope of a new horizon. Crown the troubled with the sheltering of unseen hands. For every life is a field awaiting soft rain, and every cry is a seed waiting to break. May the one who guards the fragile flame rule with gentleness deeper than winter roots, and may his steps fall upon the earth like morning dew, soft unnoticed but waking everything. Let his judgment be clear as mountain streams cutting through stone, not to destroy, but to reveal the hidden shape of truth beneath the noise. Let the poor rise like wildflowers after the storm, unashamed, unbroken, and let the oppressed breathe freely as river reeds swaying under open skies. Shine upon them the kind of light that doesn't blind but heals, the kind that gathers shadows and folds them into warmth. May his day stretch like a sun that refuses to fade, reaching far beyond what the eye can measure. A quiet eternity painted in tones of earth, where every valley waits to bloom and every heart learns to echo peace. Let the mountains carry offerings of stillness, and let the hills answer with songs of tender justice. May the people flourish like fields touched by spring, their roots deepening, their branches rising, their fruit carrying stories
of rescue and renewal. Let compassion be the crown, resting on every moment he shapes. And let righteousness run like a river that never dries. May he defend the fragile, the bruised, the ones who walk with unsteady feet. May he gather them gently, not with force, but with the kind of strength that lifts a fallen leaf from a river's edge without disturbing the water. May he break the grip of the cruel as the tide breaks the darkness, slowly at first, then all at once. For precious is the life of every wandering soul in his sight. No sigh is wasted, no tear unseen. Let the land breathe under his watch, and let the deserts bloom with colors no one expected to rise again. Let life appear where there was none, as if the earth itself remembered a forgotten promise. May abundance fall like rain across wide fields, not the kind that floods, but the kind that knows precisely how to heal cracked ground. Let grain wave like golden oceans atop the hills, and let cities hum with the gentle footsteps of peace. May his name endure like a carving in ancient stone, untouched by storms, unmoved by time. Let every nation stretch its hands like rivers finding a common sea, and let gratitude rise like incense woven into wind. For in his light, fear loses its shape, and in his truth, burdens loosen like knots undone by patient fingers. Blessed be the one who sent such a shepherd to the earth, whose compassion mends what violence has torn. Blessed be the one whose glory spills beyond the edges of the world, whose goodness cannot be held by borders or names. Let the whole creation sing in the language of leaves and water, of soil and sky, a song woven through ages, still rising, still calling every trembling heart home. And let the song never end, for as long as rivers find the sea, as long as dawn keeps returning, as long as hope refuses to die, his name will remain a fire that warms, a river that guides.
May God be gracious to us,
A crown of gentle justice,
and may his face
set upon
shine on
the
us
earth
like dawn,
forever.
rising over the mountain after a long night. Let his light pour gently across the valleys of our inner landscapes, warming the cold places, softening the hardened soil, awakening what has been dormant for too long. May his compassion fall like early rain on dry ground, reviving the tenderness we thought we had lost. For when his face turns toward us, even our shadows shift into places of beauty, and the ordinary moments of our lives become sacred pathways of grace. So that your way may be known throughout the earth, let Let the nations see not only the strength of your hand, but the gentleness of your presence. Let your saving power be recognized across distant shores. In cities that never sleep, in fields where workers rise before the sun, in deserts where hope is scarce, in forests where silence speaks louder than words, may every people sense the quiet pull of your goodness. A call that travels through wind and water, through memory and mystery, inviting all hearts to come home. Let the peoples praise you, oh God. Let every corner of the earth join in a song older than time, a chorus carried by generations who learn to trust your steady love. Let the weary sing because they have found rest. Let the hopeful sing because they see the promise. Let the broken sing because healing has begun. Let the strong sing because even they know their strength comes from you. Let every voice rise, distinct yet united, like countless streams merging into one vast river of praise. Let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for you judge the peoples with equity. You are not swayed by power or wealth. You see beyond illusions and masquerades. You look into the depth of each heart and respond with perfect justice wrapped in mercy. You guide the nations upon the earth, though they often walk blindly, stumbling through conflict and confusion. Your wisdom whispers through the chaos, leading them like a lighthouse, guiding ships scattered by storms. And even when they do not listen, you remain patient, always offering the path back to peace. Let the peoples praise you, oh God. Let all peoples praise you with voices unburdened and free. For when praise rises, fear loses its grip. When gratitude takes root, bitterness dissolves. And when hearts lift their eyes, the world becomes a little brighter, a little softer, a little more whole. The earth has yielded its increase. The harvest comes not only from soil, but from seasons of trust. The fields swell with grain because the rains arrived on time, because roots held firm, because the sun refused to hide forever. And in the same way, our lives bear fruit when we rest in your timing, when we release control, when we allow growth to occur in hidden places. Blessings rise slowly at first, like green shoots breaking through the ground. Then suddenly the landscape is filled with abundance we did not expect, but desperately needed. God, our God, blesses us. These words are simple, yet they echo with the weight of generations who witnessed provision in the wilderness, protection in the night, guidance in uncertainty, forgiveness after failure, strength when hope faltered. God blesses us not to hoard comfort, but to share light, not to build walls but bridges, not to exalt ourselves but to lift others. His blessing is not an end but a beginning, a seed meant to be scattered so new life can take root in distant places. May God bless us still, again and again, in ways we recognize.
courage to step into new chapters with humility, to learn from each moment, with tenderness to love well, with resilience to rise after falling. And as His blessing flows, may it sweep outward like a widening river, touching families, communities, nations, and generations yet to come, so that all the ends of the earth may fear Him, not with trembling dread, but with reverent wonder. Let the world stand still for a moment and realize that the one who shaped galaxies also sees every tear shed in silence. Let distant islands and bustling cities alike feel the steady heartbeat of His goodness pulsing through creation. Let the nations lift their eyes and find the same hope that carried us. Let all people know that they are seen, known, and loved by a God whose face shines like morning light upon all who seek Him. And as this truth settles into the soil of our lives, let our hearts become God.